Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be doing Premier League predictions. Now, let's get into it. So, the top four, first to fourth, we've got Europa League, fifth to sixth. Top six challengers, seventh to ninth, that can include the new Conference League, mid-table 10th to 14th, relegation battle 15th to 17th, and the relegation 18th to 20th. Arsenal first, I'm going to put them in top six challengers. I do think they'll be in with a fight, but I think they just miss out. This one is Brentford. Now, this is an interesting one. Not the richest of clubs, but I'm gonna put them in. There. Brighton, they play some good football. I'm gonna put them in mid-table, and I think it's gonna be a good season. I think 11th is what I'm gonna go for. I think they'll finish 11th. Burnley. Now, this is an interesting one. I'm sorry, Burnley fans, but I think you're going down. The transfer market, you haven't spent too much. No, you've got Nathan Collins from Stoke, but is it really enough? I'm not sure. Now, Chelsea, it's a big one. I think they'll finish second. I think they'll be a good team, but they just won't pit Man City to the title, who, in my opinion, are just a bit too good. Everton. This is an interesting one too with Rafa Benitez. I'm gonna go with top six challengers. I'll have a good year. Leeds, I'm going mid-table. Leicester, I think they'll be in Europa League, that's for sure. I think Leicester will be up there, fighting. Liverpool, again, I'm going to put them in third. I think they'll have a good year. I've got some good players. I brought in Kanate from Leipzig. He's great, and I think they'll do good, but they just won't pip Man City to the title. Newcastle, again, I'm going to go sort of that I'm going to go mid-table. I'm going to go 13th. I think they'll have a decent year. Norwich, sorry to all the Norwich fans, but I'm going to put you here. And here's a tough one. Crystal Palace. Now, no disrespect to Crystal Palace. Good team. I'm not sure how Vieira will do. I think he'll do good. I'm going to put them here, and I think they'll survive. Whether they'll keep Vieira the whole year, I don't think so. And I'm sorry, but I think Vieira's going to get sacked somewhere in the season. I see that happening. Now, Southampton, yeah, good year. 14th. It's not the best of the years considering they've still got Danny Ings, as we're speaking about, but if Danny Ings leaves, Armstrong's in line to get them, and he's 20 plus goals a season in Championship, so he could be great. So far, we've got Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Leicester, Arsenal, Everton, Brighton, Leeds, Newcastle, Southampton, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Norwich. I'm going to put again, Tottenham in ninth. I don't know, it's just something about Nuno, and they lose Kane as well, even though they have Son, it's just not going to be good enough. Now, this is an interesting one. You know what? I'm going to switch it. I'm going to put Arsenal in sixth. I think they've got some good young talent, but I'm going to stick West Ham up there, and I'm going to stick them in. We've got 7th, 8th, 9th. I'm going to stick West Ham in 9th. I think they'll do decent. I think they'll be a good team. Villa. We've got 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I'm going to put Villa. Here. I think if they lose Grealish, I think that's my main reasoning for putting them here. That's based on if they lose Grealish. Watford, again, I'm going to put you 19th. Well, no, I'm going to put Watford 20th. I don't. Thing is with Watford, their owners sack every manager literally every 20 seconds. So I think they'll sack their manager. They'll lose Ismail Assar if they get relegated. So Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, the story with Wolves is they have lost a lot of players. Nuno's left. They're losing every single person in that squad, and it worries me. They're getting stripped of the best players. They lost in a friendly the other day against a League One team. If I'm not wrong, it was Crewe. So they're lacking that oomph, and I'm going to put them in a relegation dogfight. I think they'll stay up. I think they'll pit Burnley to it, but it's going to be a tough year at the Molineux. Now, those are my Premier League predictions. I'll go through them right now. We have Man City to win the league. Again, great depth, great players. Just an all-round good team. They're linked with Griezmann. I think that'll be a decent signing. He'd fit into Pep's kind of system. Then you've got Chelsea doing great under Tuchel since he's joined, and I think they'll continue that form. Hopefully, Timo Werner could score a few more goals. We've got Liverpool again, good team, not quite good, and that form they had last season at Anfield was shocking, and I think that could come onto this season. But I do think they'll clutch top four. And Man United just fourth, really, and they've got a good squad with Varane and Sancho. Maybe we can see Man United coming into a title race, but I do think they'll just stay fourth. I think they'll be there. Leicester, great year. Last 2 years finished fifth, and it's crazy to think that Leicester finishing fifth 2 years running, and Leicester fans are disappointed. That's how far Leicester have come. So respect for them. Arsenal slowly getting there. They've got Sambi Lokonga and they've got Tavares. Those two look great talents. They've got Emil Smith-Rowe, Saka. Some great youth coming through at Arsenal. And I think that they're continuing those footsteps, getting young players. Obviously, they have Aubameyang. They're linked with Aouar, so it's a good team. Everton under Rafa just got Andros Townsend. They're building a good squad. Yes, I know Rafa has a past with Liverpool, and yes, slated Everton at times, but I think he'll do well. We've got Tottenham Hotspur, good team, but not quite the same Tottenham Hotspur. Nuno, I'm a bit sceptical about him. Couldn't beat Leyton Orient the other day, so that's the only worry. Really, is can he rally his team to be great? Because they will lose Kane, probably. Like, Kane wants to leave. If Kane doesn't leave, you've got an unhappy Kane on your squad, and an unhappy Kane ain't going to want to play and do his best for you. West Ham, what a year they had last year. Doesn't look like they're going to get Lingard back, which I feel is a shame, but I do think they'll maintain a top 10 finish and have a great year. Now, you know what? I'm going to switch up. I think Villa and Brighton should switch, and I think this is how it should be. Villa 10th. They've got a good squad. Jack Grealish. If he stays, I think they'll be just fine. They've got Watkins. They've got McGinn. They've got Bertrand Traore. They've got El Ghazi. They've got some good players. And if they can solidify themselves again this year, it'd be great. Leeds just got Firpo. They play some good football under Bielsa. And I feel like they'll do just all right. Newcastle, again, good. Solid team under Steve Bruce. I think Steve Bruce gets a lot of criticism, and he's done all right. He's got the same amount of points as Rafa, and Rafa was still held as one of the best Newcastle managers ever. It's crazy. Southampton doing all right. They get Armstrong in replacement for Ings. That'd be interesting. I think they will lose Ings to a team like Tottenham, and yeah, it will be a good season. But they'll have their ups and downs, and they'll just end off the season 13th. Brighton, they play some really good football, but they don't always get the results that are needed. But Graham Potter, he plays some great football. I know I'm repeating myself, but he really does. Whenever you watch Brighton, you get excited. Brentford, love the story of that club. Play some, again, like Brighton, some exciting football, and I'm excited to see Ivan Toney in the Premier League. I think he'll hit it off. They're close to signing Celtic defender Ayer. I think he'll be great. Crystal Palace, again, it's a bit of an unsure story, and I'm tempted to swap Crystal Palace with Burnley, but Burnley, again, Sean Dyche, he knows how to keep a team up, but I think it will end here. Burnley's run, it just hasn't. They haven't been good on the transfer market, have they? Wolves, again, I've told you already, they have lost a lot of people. Norwich, they look decent, they actually do, but without a striking team, it's worrying. And then you've got Watford, who look meh, let's be honest. They don't look good enough. They're just not going to do anything in the Premier League. I think they'll have a bit of fun. Maybe they can knock out a shock result against Liverpool. We saw that last time. They played that 3-0 shock win that ended Liverpool's unbeaten run. But yeah, those are my Premier League predictions. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified when I upload. Bye.